Give me a thumbs up if everybody can hear me. All right, we're ready to go. Okay, so again, today's lesson, we're going to be working on setup moves for shooting. So building on the fakes that we were working on last session, we're going to be setting up moves that you're going to be using into a shot, whether that's a wrist shot, a snap shot, or a backhand shot. These are all little setup moves that you can use to get yourself ready to shoot or set up to shoot around the defenseman in a game situation. Okay, so to start, we're going to do all of our warm-up drills. Okay, first one, top hand strength. That's one hand on the stick, and the other hand is going to stick handle back and forth. We should be getting much better at this by now. We're into session 5 already. Your top hand should start to be significantly stronger than it was in session 1. Okay, this drill should seem a lot easier. You should be able to move the ball back and forth much quicker. You can go all the way on your forehand side, move it across, go on your backhand side, all again, just with one hand, really working that top wrist. Keep stick handling until you feel that wrist start to burn. When you feel that uncomfortable feeling in your wrist, that's how you know you're getting stronger, okay? Drill number 2, soft hands. Add that bottom hand on, loose grip with the bottom hand, tighter grip with the top hand. Top hand's doing all the work, and we're looking for those soft touches, lots of touches, so only moving the ball very short, 1 inch, 2 inches back and forth, but getting a lot of touches here in the middle, and we'll work it around the world. Go backhand side, around to the middle here, lots of tight touches, coming over to your forehand side, and then all the way behind your body, okay? We'll take it around another one, this time lifting up your right leg, okay? Backhand side, middle, forehand side, all the way around, hold your balance, and then switch legs when you get back to your backhand again. So you're gonna lift up your left leg, backhand stick handle, and keep your eyes up, do all the work with your top hand, come all the way around. Lots of little touches, fast but soft hands. Last warm-up drill, working on our hand sliding technique. We're going to make sure that we have our hands close together and the ball really far out in front of our body. If you want to stand on top of your stacks of pucks right now, that's a good time to do it. Reach far out, hands together, soft touches, and come all the way in tight to your feet, sliding your bottom hand down the stick, stick handling in close to your feet. And then come back out, smoothly sliding your hand back up so your hands are touching at the top of the stick here. Slide all the way down, low, wide grip, bending at your knees, and then coming back out in front, hands together. All right. Very good. Okay, so we should all be warmed up. Take a little break right now. Before we get started with these setup moves for shooting, okay, I want you guys to remember, some of you may not have been signed in yet when I said this. The goal for today is going to be to take these moves outside. It's a really nice day out. Make sure you get out there. They're going to be a quick move right into a shot. It's going to be either a quick snapshot or a quick backhand shot. Work on all these different drills into your shot today. Try to get a lot of repetitions, a lot of shots in, okay? All right. If you remember from our last session, we talked about the 3 keys to any effective deke, okay? Number 1, deception. Number 2, protection. And number 3 was acceleration, okay? These same 3 keys still apply to setting up your shot, okay? Number 1, deception. You got to sell the fake. You want to freeze the defender or the goalie by making them think you're going to do something that you're not going to do. Number 2, protection, right? In a move, we want to shield the puck from a defenseman. if we know that we're going to shoot, we still have to be thinking the same way. But in this situation, we're going to be trying to find a lane, finding a hole around that defenseman, or shielding the puck into a quick release. Okay, so either way, we're going to be watching for the defender's stick position, their body position, and finding a lane. When you take shots at home today, if you can set up some sort of obstacle in front of your shooting pad or the area that you're shooting from, that's going to offer you even better practice. And number 3, acceleration. Now, not in all situations are we going to need to speed up to get around the defenseman here. Instead of acceleration, you should be thinking quick release, getting the puck off your stick before the defender is able to recover. It's the same concept as acceleration when you're moving down the ice against a defenseman. But now, with the thought that we're going to try to get a quick shot off, we want to make sure we're getting a quick release, we're getting the puck to a spot we can release it from, and again, we're getting it off our stick before the defender can recover and block that shot or deflect it out of play. So 3 keys still apply here: deception, protection, acceleration. But instead of acceleration, when we're taking shots, we want to be thinking quick release. Get the puck off your stick before the defender recovers. Okay? All that being said, let's get started with a few drills that you guys can do at home. Again, if you can get outside after this session and work on these shots, it's going to be a great practice session for you. All right? All right. Number 1, quick moves. All right? We worked on quick moves in the last session. Right here, we're going to be in the middle of the body. This would be like if we're skating towards the net. Our skates are pointed towards the goal. We're going to be stick handling our defenders in front of us, and we're going to just go from the middle of our body here, stick handling, into our triple threat position quickly, and then releasing the shot forward. So what you want to work on in this one is the quickness of that move, getting yourself set up, and then releasing it off your stick as quickly as possible. So right now, I want you just to practice. You don't have to practice releasing the ball or the puck. All I want you to practice is moving back and forth in the middle here, and then quickly moving into that triple threat position where you would be loaded up to take the shot. You don't have to actually release the ball forward, okay? Especially if you're inside, we don't want you breaking your parents' walls, okay? And back and forth, side to side, head is up. You're trying to be a little shifty around the defender. Set yourself up for the shot. And when we get outside, you can work on that quick release, all right? Back and forth. And if you can keep your hands out from your body, pull them into that shooting position, and be ready to release, that's the big key here. This is one of the more simple ones, but it does take a little practice to get comfortable moving that puck quickly from the backhand part of your stick back into that shooting position so that you can get a nice, hard, quick release on. Move number 2. Quick move. Now we're going over to the backhand side. So instead of taking a quick release forehand shot, the second drill you're going to practice is going to be taking a quick release backhand shot. You're going to be stick handling in the middle of your body here, okay? And you're going to drop your bottom hand shoulder. So I'm a lefty. My left shoulder is going to come down to help me load up for my shot here on the backhand and be ready for a quick release. Stick handling in the middle, right? Ready, shifty, back and forth. Move to my backhand, and then I'm going to get a quick release off my backhand side. Okay, again, you have to get comfortable quickly pulling it from your forehand back to a loaded position on your backhand, and then releasing the ball or puck forward, okay? Stick handle in the middle, eyes are up, quickly to the backhand, load it up, and be ready for a backhand shot. Drill number 3. We got quick move, same one we just did there, but we're going to turn that backhand side into a fake and then bring it back over to our forehand for the release. So we're going to go stick handle, middle of the body here, pull to the backhand, drop your shoulder, try to sell the fake like you're actually going to shoot, pull it back over to your forehand, and then release from your forehand, okay? Again, stick handle in the middle, facing the net, right? Our feet are facing, we're skating towards the goal right here, okay? Fake to the backhand, step, pull to your forehand, quick shot. Again, with all these quick drills, these quick hands, right, quick moves, whether it's forehand or backhand, one of the biggest things you should try to focus on is keeping your hands out extended from your body. That's going to help you get into a loaded position much quicker, and it's also going to help you when you maneuver from one side across your body to the other. If you're holding your hands with your elbows bent in too tight to your body, you're going to find that sometimes you get jammed up as you move side to side. Keep your hands out, right, when you're starting the stick handling, right, to try to draw that defenseman in, making him think that he can get to you. Then you're going to pull it back in, right, but again, hands are still out from your body, giving yourselves lots of room to maneuver, and then you're ready for your quick release, all right? Those are your first three, all right? The next one we have here, we're going to need our pucks. We got side stance, figure eight. You're going to set up on your forehand side. So I'm going to take my two pucks. You're going to put them about 1.5 feet apart. About 1.5 feet apart. And by side stance, I mean now I'm in a position here where I'm going to be shooting across my body. Before we had our feet facing the net. Now we're going to have our feet parallel to the back of the net. Okay? And what we're going to be doing here is working a little bit on that uncomfortable position of hands together. And then as you come in closer to your feet, hands out. Okay? We're going to be releasing with a weird kind of wide grip like this, tight into the body for a snapshot. Okay? You're going to start with a figure eight pattern where you come outside this first puck, push forward, hands close together, push forward, pull back, and then as you come inside this closer puck right here, your hands are going to be slided wide apart, and then you're going to release from here. When I do this drill, I like to go 3 times around the figure eight and then release each time. So I stick handle out, pull in, and then my hands are close. I pull back through the figure eight. Okay? 2, 3, and shoot. Okay? The shot's going to feel a little weird, but that's the point, right? You're supposed to have your hands a little farther away so it's uncomfortable, but you're getting used to shooting the puck from in close to your feet because sometimes that does happen. The puck's in tight to your feet, you're close to the net, you know you need to get it off quickly, and we want to get that release before the defenseman can recover, okay? Reaching out, right? I want to get the defenseman out of position, reach out, pull back in, and then shoot from in tight, right? If my pucks are 1.5 feet apart, I'm reaching out even past that farther puck, I'm going to be changing the angle of my shot by over 3 feet here, which is plenty of space to get the shot around the defenseman's shin guards. So if you want to put an obstacle right here in front of you, right, and pretend that's a defenseman, you're going to be reaching out, right, pushing into the defenseman's legs, pulling back into your own feet, and then shooting around the defenseman here, closer to your body, okay? Yeah, you want to go 3 times, right through that figure eight. Hands are sliding together, out, apart as you come closer to your feet. Hands together for the fake shot, pull in, and then real shot from in close to your feet. All right. All right, drill number 5. We did work on this one already on the last session. Fake shots, all right? So on this one, we're going forehand, pull to backhand, quick release. We did this same drill again in the last session. We're going to be loaded up in our triple threat position. We're going to fake snapshot forward, pull to the backhand, but now you're going to finish with a backhand release. So same drill we did, right? Setting up here, triple threat position, sell the fake, pop this back foot up, move it over, and then release from your backhand side. Okay? And keeping your feet in this one are facing the net, right? Arms are out from your body. That ball is going to be somewhat almost behind your feet. Loaded up, ready to shoot. Push forward, sell the fake, protect the puck, quick release. All three keys are there, right? That's why this is going to be more effective on the defenseman, right? Come in, fake the shot, protect, and then release. Right? 2 more variations of this one, right? Next one's a little harder, still works very well. You're going to be in a similar position, loaded up, ready to shoot, feet facing the net. I'm going to come back for my wrist shot. I'm going to pull forward, catch on my forehand, push back out, and then take the wrist shot for a quick release snapshot. Okay, again, okay, pulling up, almost a real fake shot. So you're pulling back for your wrist shot here, pull forward, catch it, hands far apart, catch it in your feet, push it back out, sliding your hands, and then quick release shot. You're going to need to have good hand slide technique to do this one. Okay, again, hands are closer together as you load up. Normal, like wrist shot grip, elbows length apart, forearm length. Ready to shoot, pull in, catch with your hands far apart, push back out, pull in, push out, and then back to that wrist shot position to take the real wrist shot. And the last one, the 7th shot for today, one of my favorites. The last slap shot. So we're going to come up, come towards your net. You're going to come up with a fake slap shot, clap the ground, arms out from your body, and then same as the last drill, you're going to then cup it on your forehand, push it forward, and then come into a quick release as you move back out to that forehand side. So if I'm a lefty, I'm going to be shooting around the left-hand side of whatever obstacle I'm using. So again, coming up, okay, slap shot, fake, push over to your forehand, and then quick release around your obstacle. All right? All right, so hopefully everybody was able to hear me, follow along nicely there. We set you up with 7 different drills today. I don't want to take too much of your time inside because I know it's a great day outside and we've all been stuck inside for like over a week now with really bad weather. So get outside, enjoy the sun, and work on all 7 of these moves. We're going to try to get these posted up as quickly as possible. We ran through it quickly. We're going to post it back up quickly on YouTube so that you guys can grab these videos, watch them again, return to them, and pick 1 or 2 to practice and really focus on. If you're just starting out, if you're one of the younger guys, I would recommend number 4, the side stance figure 8, right? That's going to be a good one for you to work on getting outside your comfort zone with quick release snapshots and wrist shots, and it's in a position that you're used to practicing in. As you want to get better for shooting on the ice, shooting in movement, all the other drills are drills where your feet are going to be pointed towards the net. And that's really good practice. The one thing we want to start with is that very first one, the quick move where you're stick handling in the middle of your body. I'm going to show you that again. Stick handling in the middle of your body here, right? And you move from the middle of your body to that quick release position here, load it up, and you take your quick snapshot or wrist shot, okay? When you do that, you kind of have to twist your hips and focus on shifting your body weight, okay? If I'm a lefty, I'm going to be loaded up onto my left leg, and then I'm going to step forward onto my right leg as I shoot, okay? If I'm a righty, it's the other way around. I'm going to be stick handling in the middle, move it over to the right. I got it.
Okay.
You get out of the way before I shoot you. All right. Stick handle in the middle, snap the ball over to the right, balancing on your right leg, and then step forward onto your left to release that shot, okay? That's the big first one to practice. Everything else is gravy after that, okay? You got 7 different moves to work on. The big first one now, snap that ball quickly to your forehand side, load it up, and then ready to shoot as you step forward, all right? Get outside, guys. Have some fun with these. Maybe reach out to a teammate and challenge them to a competition. All right?
Thank you, Coach.
All right.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, guys.